This is Painting with Mike. I'm your host, Mike. I hope you are having a blessed day wherever you are in this world. I thought today we would do an excellent painting, and I'll go ahead and explain what we have going on here. Of course, I want to start off and say thank you very much for taking your time to view the channel. I hope you like the platform. Thank you so much for those that have subscribed. Really means a lot to me. So I'll go ahead and run the colors right now. They should be right about somewhere around here. And let me go ahead and explain here. So I went ahead and took a white canvas and put black gesso on it. Black gesso is a acrylic based type of paint, very loose. And I went ahead and applied a nice coating on there. I used a foam brush and I went ahead and put that on. And of course this is acrylic, so it is water-based, so you have to let it dry completely. You can do so by just using a blow dryer on it. It'll just take a couple of minutes, or you can just let it sit about an hour or so and it'll be dry. And what I went ahead and did is I put some clear medium on top of it. So remember, I did let it dry completely, and then I went ahead and put clear medium. And clear medium is just a very thin oil-based type of paint. It has no pigment, no color, it's clear. And I went ahead and put that on. And someone reached out and asked if I've done a palette knife painting. And so I have, I just haven't done one on a video. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a palette knife painting. So I did cheat a little bit by adding the medium, but I just don't wanna have a big glob of clear gel on my palette, but I do have some just in case I do need it. And with that, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of white. We'll be using white quite a bit because I have some colors are translucent, so if you apply it to black, you're not gonna be able to see it. So I'll keep adding some white. So we're gonna be doing a lot of mixing on this guy today, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a little bit of white, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab just a touch of this blue. And I might even dim it down just a little bit with some black. And just like that, okay? And usually I tell you it's in the brush, but today it's in that palette knife, okay? You just gotta unleash it, feel good about yourself, put it up on that canvas, and hopefully we will have a gorgeous painting. It's, you know, just having fun, stepping outside that box, that comfort zone, and feeling good. So with that, let's go ahead and rock out with our palette knife out, and we'll go ahead and try to do something beautiful, okay? So I got some of that color here. I'm gonna go ahead and start applying it, okay? And I went ahead and put that clear on there, that clear gel, because it just makes it easier for the paint to slide. And I can just scrape off what I don't want, okay? I'll take a little bit more. I'll keep adding it. Just like that. So it's just a very little amount of paint. I don't know if you can see it, but very small amount of paint. And I'm just, like if you're doing mountains, just scraping it in there. Just scraping it and rubbing it. Just like that. Just like that. There we go. There we go. There we go. Just keep rubbing it in. Have some fun. Have some fun. I'm gonna go ahead and put in maybe just a touch of this chrism. So pull some out. And yeah, just something like that. I'll go ahead and clean the knife. We'll be doing a lot of that. Okay, let's go ahead and then I want to make kind of an orangey color here. So I'm going to use some of the cad yellow and some of that cad red. Now let's go ahead and mix this up. Mix it up. Add maybe a little bit more red into it. A little at a time. Remember, a little at a time with this technique. There we go. We'll take a little chrism. There we go. Now I'm gonna go probably about right here. Just start rubbing that in. Just start rubbing that in. Just like this. Of course, I got that middle bar, which I'm going to be dealing with this entire time. Just keep rubbing it in. And you know what I'm going to do? Let me clean the knife real quick. I'm gonna take a little white. I just want to put like where my land's going to be, so I just have an idea. And I'll just go like that. And I'm thinking, yeah, maybe something like that. So at least I know where the land's going to be. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab a little bit of this yellow here. I'm gonna go ahead and start brightening this up a little bit. Grab some white. And just start working my way out. There we go. And I think we're gonna have some reflection. So let's go ahead and start putting in just a little bit of this color here. Just down here. Just straight down with it. Go ahead and start getting some of that yellow. Try to go straight down. I'm like standing on the angle, so I'm putting them in on the angle. Try to just go straight down with it. Let's go ahead and put in some chrism. So the whole thing with palette knife paint, I mean, you gotta put a lot of different blockings and stuff like that, and then you'll come back in and put your detail in. But it's just having fun. What's nice about the palette knife is it's kind of like finger painting. So I'll go ahead and put some there. Let's add a little bit of white. A little bit of the white. Remember, this is a translucent color. Let's do, there we go. Let's put some over on this side here. Make it a little bit darker. Just like that. Just like that. Went off the knife. Went off the knife. There we go. There. I'm gonna go ahead and add some blue to this. Throw some white into that. There we go, something like that. Nice little purple. Maybe a little bit more blue into it. There we go. Right here. Okay. And so I'm gonna scrape. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull some of this white down. Take just a little bit. I'm just gonna rub it so it's not too much. Just want a little bit into the sky. All I'm doing, just like that, just rubbing it in. Maybe a little bit over here, just a little bit, just a little bit. All right, so we have some clouds in there. And I'm gonna go ahead and take some of this white. And I'm gonna start just kind of rubbing it in a little bit, trying to get a little bit of mist. A little bit of mist. Like that. Okay. Before I get into this, let me go ahead and put some branches. I don't want to get too far ahead. I'm gonna put this guy down. I'm just gonna grab my little guy here, and I'm gonna go ahead into some white and some of my brown. And let's see. I might have to add a little bit of my medium, but we'll find out. Let's see. Go like that. Putting in some tree trunks. Let me add just a tad bit of the medium. See if we get, there we go. Just stuff like that. This is just very, very light, but it's there. And I'll go ahead and put some dark ones in front of it. And I'm gonna grab some black medium. I'll add it. I'll just put it right here. Some black medium. Okay. Same thing. And I'm gonna come in and start putting branches in. Just like so. This is going to be quite abstract, as you can tell, but it's something different with the palette knife. I didn't want to just do straight mountains or something, you know. I wanted to do something a little bit different with this palette knife. There. We'll have something like so. Let me clean this. Back into the big knife, go into the white, and same thing. Now I'm just trying to get a little bit of mist. Clean the knife, get a little bit more. Just rubbing it in. And then scrape off. Same thing, a little bit more white. Come in here. Scraping, scraping, scraping. There we go, stuff like that. Go into straight white. Actually, let's go ahead, before I get too far ahead, let's go ahead and get some of this color in here. So we had some of the purple. And let's get some of that way. There we go. Something like so, something like so. Let's get into the white. And let's start Just like that. Grab a little bit more. Maybe this guy. Grab a little bit more, come back here. Constantly gotta clean the knife. Constantly gotta clean the knife. Something like so. Maybe something like that. Right on down. Same thing, just keep going like this. Just like that. Maybe a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and put in some nice little trees. So we'll grab a little brown, a little bit of this black. Put another one here. At this point's wherever you'd like to put them. Wherever you like to put it. Wherever you like, just put them. Nice branches, nice big old trees. There we go, something like so. Maybe something like that. Same thing, maybe something like that. Okay, let's see what else we can do. What else can we do? Maybe, whoops, try it this way. There we go. Something like so. Something thinner. Maybe one more right here. Something like that. There we go. Let's go ahead and take some of our white. Come right on like so. Gotta cover up the feet a little bit. Something like that. Maybe. Same thing here. Just go like that, give it some, a little shadow there. Come right back. Something like so. And we got this guy here. Go like that. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and take some black. And go ahead and do something like so. Something like that. Yeah, whatever, just like that. Put a couple of lines in here. And you can even kind of break it up a little bit. Just by going like that. Maybe we'll do so over here. A little bit of that. Like so. And same thing, just keep going. Just put some branches in. It'll be all reflections when we're done. Gonna take a little bit of the black. Give it some kind of shadow. Some kind of shadow. Don't have to be much, just a little bit, just very, very lightly. We'll come in like that. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of this blue, go right back into this color right here, maybe a little bit. Something like so. Just a little bit. Straight down. A little bit straight down. Darken that up. There we go. A little bit straight down. Wipe the knife off. Then you're going to come in and just straight lines across. Straight lines across. We grab a little bit of the white here. Just like this. Same thing. Straight lines across. Same thing. Something like that. So basically reflection straight down and then across. Let's go ahead and just put something right here. Grab some white. There we go, something like that. So we'll just put just a nice little rock or something right there just to give it a little bit more. So I'm gonna just go into the black. Go into the black. Yeah, maybe something. Something like that. Go ahead, take a little blue in that white right here. Put in some gray color there, and I'll come back with some of the white. A couple quick little highlights. Guess let's sign it here, and we go ahead and grab some of my white medium. You know what? Let me grab the little guy. It's a little bit easier to sign with that. All right, you got this guy. And I think I'll just sign it right there. I'm just trying to figure out where to sign this guy. I'll just sign it here. So with the medium, you can just apply a nice little amount. I'm just using the tip, the very point. Okay, and that's how I'm doing this. So it's kind of scratching in, but not too bad. There, do that. Alrighty, with that, we went ahead and did an absolutely beautiful painting using our palette knife from top to bottom. A lot of beautiful colors in there and some reflections and some snow. And I really hope you enjoy this painting. And thank you so much if you viewed the entire time and got to this point. That means a lot to me, so I really want to thank you. Thank you for viewing, subscribing, and until next time, I want to thank you from Painting with Mike. I hope you stay safe. Take care of yourself.